We are NC State University. NC State University has offices in all 100 counties in the eastern band of the Cherokee Indian Reservation. And we are the outlet for information that comes from NC State through their research and teaching programs. We're the extension program. We are an extension of NC State into every county in the state. We're the gateway to the university. We're the people that they come to and say, tell me about NC State. Tell me what information NC State has on this subject that will help me be more competitive in my business or safer in my lifestyle. That's part of my responsibility here at Cooperative Extension, is to work with the commercial tree fruit industry. Well, what we try to do, with our commercial growers, whether it be tree fruit or green industry or commercial small fruit and vegetables, is to provide them with the resources they need to be the most competitive. To provide them with some educational materials and services that will help them to have an edge. One of the things that we've done new this year is provide some apple maturity data, so that we've been checking apples and seeing when they are at their peak maturity, so that we can advise growers, hey, you may need to start looking at your Fujis this week, or you may need to start checking on your Granny Smiths, because they're getting close to maturity based on the information that we've been able to gather from samples that we've taken and looked at. Farmers are busy. They don't have time to sort through emails and news stories and things like that. So a lot of times they depend upon us to let them know, okay, this program's available. It has some, you've had to spend extra money this year on personal protective equipment, or you've lost sales due to the COVID restrictions, or you've had to put up plexiglass, or you've had to do hire different workers, or that kind of thing. And so there are some of these programs through the NCDA and through USDA that have helped offset some of these costs for growers. Getting information out to them about new research that has come along that has shown that there are certain protocols that Dr. Kahn over at the research station, or Dr. Parker down in Raleigh, have developed that look like they may be something that we need to switch over to make us more competitive. So we're always looking at research-based information. That's what we count on, is research-based information, because we don't put our eggs in the basket of what's on the internet or what's in some tabloid or something like that. We want to know that the information that we're putting out has been researched by unbiased information, so that the people that get that information can be sure that they're getting the best, most reliable information out there. So that's what we pride ourselves in. That's one of the things that we do consistently when it comes to, whether it's with agriculture, 4-H, or family consumer science. We want to make sure that what we're passing along is research-based information that people can take to the bank. What we want to do is provide that information without the slant or bias, so that they can make their decisions based on the best information out there. One of the things that we do here in Cooperative Extension is the 8th grade school tours that we try to do. We had to do it virtually this year, but we've been trying to do those for the last 4 years. And one of the things that we like to do is to tell those 8th graders what careers are available to them that intersect possibly with agriculture. And those are not just necessarily driving tractors or planting plants or even analyzing soil samples. It could be a nurse, it could be a doctor, it could be an accountant or a banker, it could be a lawyer. It could be any number of occupations that intersect with the ag community. And so, what we're looking to do is to foster an enthusiasm in those kids to be able to get into one of those professions and maybe work toward helping agriculture in one of these days. We're looking to educate the next generation, educate the current generation, and even educate some folks that maybe have retired along the way.